Right guys, this is going to be a quick video explaining how it's not 100% useless for us to buy a locking knife in the UK, even though we're only allowed to legally carry a slip joint or another version of non-locking knife. No fixed blades, no locking knives, unless you've got a really good reason. So here we have the Boker Plus knife. It is 440C steel, green G10 handles, stonewash blade, pocket clip and fixings, dual thumb stud, tip up carry only, reversible clip, so good for left-handed and right-handed, plenty of jimping on the back of the blade, and a very strong back lock, back spring. Does not lock, but once you hold it, there's no real way of this closing because of the large finger choil right there. Plenty of blade to use, just under 3 inches, and a nice tip on it as well. This came shaving sharp from Boker, or Boker, however you say it. Shaved my leg with it just as a demo, and it was extremely clean. Really useful knife. It's got a bit of weight. It's definitely heavier than this one. Probably weighs about 1.5 times the weight of this. Not too deep of a carry. I would prefer a deeper carry in the pocket. Being in the UK, you don't really want to see show that you've got a knife on you, even if it is legal. There we go, that's a look at that one. So that one's the one you take outside with you. Yeah, again, you know, it depends on laws and where you're going, what you're doing. Don't get up to no good with a knife on you, or you'll be in big trouble out there. Now, looking at a locking knife, this one's a different brand. This one's from Cold Steel, American brand. This is made from German 4116 stainless steel, produced in Taiwan. Reversible tip up only carry, right and left, and it's got a back lock on it, but not just your regular back lock. It is a Cold Steel triad lock. So they put this pin through here, and the blade tang actually rests on that pivot pin instead of directly touching the back lock spring. This blade shape here is the Tanto model. They also have a sort of leaf blade sport model and a clip point similar to this shape here. So as I was saying at the beginning, having a locking knife is not useless in the UK. There's a lot of reason to have one. Once you're inside the house and on your own property, be it inside or outside in your garden, you can pretty much have any knife you want, as long as you're not threatening anyone with it, and you know, it's a legal knife to own. This knife here has one of the strongest locks, if not the strongest lock in the world. It's got a reversible thumb stud, even though you can still use it with both hands without reversing it for left-handed use. And you can open and close it with one hand. Very smooth. It runs on washers, and once again, shaving sharp out of the box. Because of the Tanto design, it does have a reinforced tip. The tip there from that grind line on the small edge is flat ground, and the rest of the blade is hollow ground to make it a little bit thinner on that main cutting edge there. As you can see, I've used this already, but just got it yesterday. I already opened the box. There's a little bit of tape on the blade there. Glass reinforced nylon handles on this one, G10 on that one. But yeah, both of these knives are very similar actually. If I got the clip point version of this, someone who's not into knives may not even be able to tell the difference at a quick glance. So this for inside, this for outside, on my own property, in public. Once again, be mindful of how you deploy the knife in public, it may be best just to open it with 2 hands depending on the situation, as not to scare anyone. Also, just be mindful of who's about when you do pull a knife out. Don't do it too fast or in a threatening way, because someone could definitely get agitated and call the police on you, and then even if you're not doing anything illegal or you have a UK legal carry knife, you can definitely still get in trouble and arrested for that, possibly charged, and you'd probably get the knife taken away and they might not ever give it back to you. Prices on this one, you can get it for around 30. Some places are selling these for around 50, which I think is a bit high, a bit steep for this, because when you first get it, it is actually quite stiff. It seems like they made the back spring here almost the same. They probably hardened it to a similar hardness as the blade. I know that sounds ridiculous, but this back lock scrapes away at the tang of the knife there. So when you get it, first of all, you probably end up with quite a bit of sort of knife scrapings and filings in the pivot area here. So all I did was kept cleaning that out and added a bit of 3-in-1 oil to that pivot area there, just from straight above here on the back of the tang. There you have it. I really would recommend this knife. It is absolutely excellent. Used it a couple of times to open and close. Not close, sorry, to open packages and Amazon parcels, stuff like that. This one, I said, I've shaved with it and opened parcels. Pretty much most of the work you're going to do in the UK is just opening packaging and boxes. So if you buy anything in a blister pack while you're out and want to get into it, you know it's pretty much impossible without a knife or a pair of scissors. So unless you've got a Swiss Army knife with the scissors on you, you know, a good knife like this is really useful. But I really would recommend this one here, and I'll use both of these throughout the week. And as I said, I wanted to get a UK legal carry and a sort of home or private folding locking knife, but it's very similar. So when you do get out of the pocket, you know, you're used to it straight away. There's no sort of how does this one work, you know, if they're both almost the same knife. But once again, this one's much stronger, different steel. It's just the overall look is a little similar. Dual thumb studs, pocket clip, same sort of setup. The only difference is this one actually weighs more because of that full length back spring, and there's a bit more meat to the blade because it's not ground off as much. There's a bit more flat section. Thanks for watching and have a good day. Pick up a cold steel if you're looking for a knife to use inside the house, and a Boker Plus for UK legal carry. Thanks guys, have a good day.